When you talk about levers and pulleys, you get away from the emotional aspect or the emotional tie of pain. Does anybody here think that there's an emotional tie to pain? Maybe a little bit? Okay, maybe a lot? There's a term that I want to go over right now, which is called fixed attention syndrome. Here's what it means in a nutshell. Let's say that I have chronic sciatica. Every morning I wake up, pain shoots down my leg. I've done everything that I can to try to alleviate it. Nothing's happening. I have it for a month. I have it for 5 months. I have it for a year. It becomes a part of you, doesn't it? What fixed attention syndrome means is that when you wake up every morning, you expect that pain to be there. It becomes a living part of your body. I'd say that 70 to 80% of the problem of getting people out of pain is getting rid of the fixed attention syndrome that they express. Because they believe that that pain is now just part of them. And when you believe that something is a part of you, how hard is it to let go of it? It's huge, isn't it? It becomes part of your identity, and it becomes a label. Hi, my name is Patrick. I have sciatica. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. We start forming groups, don't we? And I don't mean to make light of those groups, but that's what happens. Is we all have a commonality, and so we can all complain about our pain together instead of doing something about it. So I don't care about people's pain. I don't. I really don't. Like I said, I empathize with them. I love them dearly. They're great people, but I tell them first statement I make when they are done crying about themselves, I say, look, I'm glad you're here. You've made that step. I'm really, really thankful that you're here and are willing to try something different. But I'm not going to talk about your pain. I don't want to talk about your pain. I don't care about your pain. I don't want your pain to rule your life. We want to respect your pain because at the end of the day, pain is good, isn't it? Why is pain good? It tells you when something's wrong. It's the warning sign, isn't it? I had a chiropractor once explain this brilliantly to me. He said, pain is like your alarm, your smoke alarm at your house. And one night you wake up because your smoke alarm's going off. So what do? What's the first instinct? Look for a fire, right? So you go through the house, you look around, you're like, oh my God, are the kids safe? What's going on? You do your 10-minute search only to find that there's no fire. What are you going to do next? You're going to turn the smoke alarm off, aren't you? Whatever it takes. Things beeping, that means it's out of order, whatever. So you take the battery out, you unplug it, you do whatever you do. Get it stopped, you're tired, you want to go back to bed. Only to wake up in the middle of a fire 2 hours later. So that's what pain is. Pain is our warning signal. It tells us that something's wrong. The problem with the way we address pain is that we're not listening to it. We don't listen to it. We don't ask it, okay, why are you there? How did you get there? And then we don't ask, well, how can we help you to not be there anymore? All right, so fixed attention syndrome. Pain is a good thing because it tells us what's going on if we really listen to it. So we have to respect it for sure. But when it comes to treatment, I like to ignore it because it really doesn't factor in. Other than I don't want to give them exercises that are going to what? Exacerbate the pain, right? So we have to be logical about this. However, when I'm talking to my clients, it's all levers and pulleys. It's all levers and pulleys because then they start to understand more about the physics aspects of their pain. And more importantly, what can we do to correct it? Because that's the answer they really haven't been given, have they?